Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Hairymuppet. Welcome back to another video. Yeah, basically we're doing another video. So, Factorio Space Age, and we've done. Well, let's talk about what we've done. I'll show off the Aquilo base in just a sec, but let's start off with some other stuff, because I never thought I'd say this, but the sound of rockets taking off in Aquilo is quite distracting. So yeah, so we did a few other things. First of all, let's go over to the Gleba Angel of Density, which was actually a problem. It's okay, it looks like it's still a problem. Damn it. How much have we got in here? We still got a couple of hundred. My science was actually going off the rails because Gleba wasn't launching enough rockets because it ran out of low density structures, if you can believe that. It looks like it's okay now, because what I did was I went up to the Angel of Density and I swapped I put max prod modules in all these guys, and I fiddled around some inserters a little bit as well. Okay, what the blue hell is going on here? I've actually seen this happen a couple of times now. Input priority right. Okay, that should fix that. Yeah, I had to do this a couple of times. It actually stalls on the output asteroids, which is not good. Definitely not good. I'm not going to make that change for every single ship, but I should probably make that for some. Like, at least the Angels seems to help quite a bit. But yeah. So I did up the Angel of Density for Gleba. Which one am I on? I'm so lost. Angel of Density for Gleba. Okay, what are we doing? So this one's kind of going okay. Also put a couple of where are they? A couple of the high level prod modules on here. Puts this up to 290%. I could have put a third one on there. You know what? There's actually no downside to putting a third one on there. There's no like extra speed loss or anything like that. Wonder if I take that off, it's 295. Maybe I can squeeze. Do I have any? No, it doesn't look like it. Let's just put a normal one on. There we go. Okay, so a little bit more speed. Plastic was looking a little bit shaky. Or was it this one? There's a plastic. No, I think it was this one, the Gleba, but then I fixed up the little inserter problem, the little splitter problem, and that seems to have solved it. So yeah. It's all good. It's all good. So yeah, now it's working. Now it's got enough. The Blue Angel, I think, is pretty backed up. I also fixed up the Angel of Density in exactly the same way, because I know that this one's going to start falling over very soon, because I've actually got a base. You got 4.4k. Do I need all of these? I need one of them. Actually, what I'll do is you are at 260, so let's put 2 legendaries and 3 speeds. And I need to manually send them up there. 2 legendaries and 3 speeds. Deliver to... I think that was the Blue Angel. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so they should be up and running pretty soon. Yes. In other big news, I started running out of iron for the Megabase. This is backed up now, but this was down to a 2. And I looked over at yellow signs, and this station was empty. There was no more ore in it, and yellow signs was falling over. So I just went over here. Okay, you were supposed to do something like 2 hours ago. It was like a missing power pole or something. And you got trapped behind a thing. So anyway, so I set up another iron station over here. 12 million, 1.3. That should last me to the end of the game, easily. And the other ones are still doing okay. This is about 5 million. This is the 5.3 million. And the stone is 2 million. So this one's looking a little bit shaky, but yeah. It's not shaky enough for me to actually go over and start getting legendary big mining drills. Having said that, let's just double check on the modules over here. Yeah, that would have been too easy. Okay, so we got 500 of those. I'm guessing the rest of them have been sent over here. Productivity. Oh, there you go. 210 and none of the speed. But I have been yanking a bunch of speed ones over to this place. So let me sort of go through the base here. Because we are producing 5.1k cryogenic science packs per minute. So that's it. That's cryo science done. Okay, that's a bit weird. What the blue hell is going on there? Give me a second here. I'm very confused. Okay, we're on Aquilo. How the... Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, no, that's fair enough. I was wondering, how the hell are we producing uncommon tungsten plate on Aquilo? And then I remembered that we're destroying railguns, high-level railguns over here. Oh, we're up to 5 of these. Okay, that's beautiful. Let's send that. All right, we already got our DSM, so let's let's put some upgrades on these guys. From epic to legendary. Okay, and that's the first 4, and they should get updated very slowly. Oh, of course. I think I turned off the inserter. Okay. There we go. So that'll get sorted out pretty soon. How many epics do I have, actually? 28. Not enough to replace every single rare on the DSM. Maybe I could replace some of the front ones, but I'm not too worried. The front is really where all the bad things happen, so that's what I'm worried about. Okay, let's go through and let's talk about Aquilo. So, Jesus, those rockets are loud. Bloody earth. Okay, so I paved off this huge area using robots. So I got these legendary roboports. I got 550 legendary logistics and 1300 legendary construction robots. And yeah, so this process needs about 80. God, I don't know why the rockets are so loud on this planet, but whatever. Hopefully, I think I got my game audio turned down quite a bit, so it shouldn't impact the actual thing. So anyway, we need 83.4 ice per second. And I'm currently producing 110 and putting it on 2 green belts using these stack inserters, which it seems to be going alright. Now, we only need 91 of this ammonia per second. And so I'm overproducing like crazy. I'm producing over 1,000. So we've got this little build, which does solid fuel. We don't need much of this solid fuel. And then I send the rest of the ammonia down here. And basically this build just destroys ammonia. That's pretty much all it does. Puts the ammonia into the solid fuel and chucks it straight out. I don't even need speed modules. This thing is just so fast. So then we got lithium build, which is fully prod moduled. Other lithium build, which is fully prod moduled. The fluoroketene, which uses the lithium and the solid fuel and a bunch of these other things, which is pretty full prod moduled. This one, I don't think you can put prod modules for cooling, but I just built what I needed to. And then we have the 56. I think I put 56 of these guys down. Yes, we need 54.5, so I put down 56. And they are all running with full legendary prod modules and legendary speed modules, 2 per building. And they are producing 1.5 science packs per second, which is not a lot, which is why I need so many buildings. And then I'm using stack inserters, because otherwise I would have had to do a belt overlap in the middle somewhere here. So you kind of change the left side over to the right side. And it's a pain in the ass doing that with the bloody heat pipe. So I just said, screw it, let's just use stack inserters. And then we got the rocket array that you've been hearing a lot of. And so far it's just really using the 2 rockets, which is surprising because I would have thought it'd be using a lot more. But yeah, anyway, I've got 4 things and they're all going up to 40k. And I'm not sure if this is enough. I think it probably is. Because, yeah, I am producing 5.1k. And the rockets are keeping up. And the ships seem to be keeping up. If I need to, I can add another 2. Oh, that reminds me. Control C. I created 5 new test rockets. Let's get them set up. Okay, beautiful. But yeah, so I didn't quite get to finish, which research is it? The explosive research. I didn't quite get to finish level 23, but I got level 22 done. So we just need this more 65 million, and then we do 1-shot rockets on the big asteroids. And it's still a good milestone, even if we switch over to the explosive ones. So yeah, so currently I'm getting railgun shooting speed up to level 13, and then I'm just going to do a ton of rocket part productivity, just to sort of stretch the Aquilo science, see how it sets, see how it works. So far it's pretty good, but I did have a buttload of science cached. So I've basically unset the request on these, so this will start ticking down at a decent pace. The first research uses a bunch of stuff, and then the second one just uses the 4 basics and the Aquilo. But yes, rocket part productivity is going to be pretty huge, because I am, like we said, the Angel of Density fell over. Some of these blue angels I'm a little bit worried about. This one I'm a little bit worried about. It's got 4k, but I'm still a little bit worried about it. So if we can really push rocket part density up, well, we're not going to be able to push it too much higher because it's starting to get very expensive. But yeah, well, actually, how much is this? 22 million. That's probably a bit too much. Let's switch back over and do this. And then afterwards, maybe we can push some rocket part productivity. Yeah, but that's pretty much it. That's pretty much the Aquilo Megabase. It's not very big, which I like. It's the science build is very big, but the rest of it is not. And the 2 fluids, I basically just grabbed off the belt, off the main bus thing here. I didn't bother doing anything fancy. I just grabbed them. I think our existing input, like this station here and this station over here, seems to be enough. Seems to be enough to keep the Megabase. I mean, if we look at that, we need 27.8 of the 27.8 per second of this, and this one we need a bit more, 63 per second. But that means that one of these, just one and a bit of these, depending on which one you look, can keep the Megabase going. And somebody asked, do I have prod modules in here? When I set this up, I did not have 2,530% productivity. I had a lot less, so prod modules were definitely a good idea. And I'm too lazy to go out there and fix them, or get rid of them, or whatever. So yeah. But yes, this has got a lot of resources in it, and it should last a very long time because we have such high productivity. And this one, yeah, these like 207, 200, these are doing a lot. These are doing quite a lot, and we're not using it. What is going on here? Oh, we got a circuit that says only put it in. I like this circuit. I know I made it. I know I thought it up, but I just love that circuit because then you're not wasting rocket fuel. I should do that more often. I set up all these guys, and they're all getting rocket fuel via logistics bots, which seems to be okay, but I did have to beef up this process and this process, and I added up a couple more layers up here. I think I added 2 more layers up there. What's going on here? Why are you guys all falling over? Why is my life so terrible? There we go. I do like having... I love having a bot network on this map, though. I avoided it for so long. But, yeah, getting the legendary roboports and the legendary robots, it's functional. It's actually functional. There was a lot of bots sitting around doing nothing and charging for a long time while I was building stuff, but yeah, that's all good. So we got our 6 gigawatts of power, not with the neighbor bonus, because meh, I don't need it, and it's too much of a pain to build a neighbor bonus with heat pipes. We're still backed up fully with these guys. I could add another one. I don't need to. What is complaining? Ah, that's the new ships I'm building. They will always complain because they always complain. So we have a look at the AQ Science ships. This one's still got 40k. This one's slowly starting to unload, which is actually interesting. I thought we would still be working through the cache. Give me a sec. Oh, I see. We got it. We still got it in the cache section. The cache section. Science packs, they're like some of the most important things, and yet they're hidden all the way down, so you gotta scroll down. So it was actually requesting a huge amount. Okay, now that should be a more reasonable request. Okay, what the hell is going on here? That I set up alarms so that whenever one of these sciences is empty, the alarm goes off, and the yellow science alarm just went off. Okay, all right. What's going on with this guy? Okay, no, that's all right. It's still going good. I think what happened is it did fall over a few hours ago, and now it's the last cab on the rank sort of deal. So it's going to be like at the very edge of falling over pretty much forever, because we've started producing 5k and we're consuming 5k. So yeah, every now and then. I mean, the train arriving at the last minute is kind of like at the last milliseconds now, because it was stopping for a second. Now, that'll fix itself once we start doing rocket part productivity, because then it can get like a little bit of time to back up and sort of get settled again, and then it should be fine. But until we get that, it's probably going to be, yeah, trains coming at the very, very, very last second. No, you know what? That was actually okay. I don't know why the alarm went off then. Very weird. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So, yeah. If we go over to the DSM-1, we can see now that we have legendary turrets. So, well, we already had legendary turrets, and we had these massive legendary rocket silos, which these are the normal ones, these are legendary ones, and now the railgun. Look at that. Compared to actually, it's not that much further than the rocket turret. Like, this is 54, this is 60. But that's still pretty sweet. Like, the normal, this is a rare ones. These are 48. These ones are 60. I'm not worried too much about this. I'm happy leaving this one as a rare, because it's only covering asteroids that are coming into this area, and it's got this whole other block of space that they can go through. So yeah, this one doesn't need to be as big. But yeah, these ones right at the front, need to be big. Is that that's a big one. Right. Oh, look at that. It was at like 2% health after one rocket. Yeah, I really need to get that other bit of research going. But it's going to be 20 hours. 20 hours to do it. Oh, God. That's going to be a long time. And what are you? You're mediums, so you're just waiting to get in range of the turrets. I love these legendary rocket turrets. I really do. It was definitely worth going for them, even though I was going to get something else legendary. What else was I going to get? Something that uses carbon fiber. I was going to get legendary. Let me have a look. Carbon fiber. Ah, yes. Stacking. I was going to get some legendary stack inserters because I was going to use... Oh. Shit. What's going on here? What's going on here? Oh, I forgot. That's it. That's okay. That's a bit... You know what? You can just go through there. I thought for a sec, oh hell, what's happened to the Megabase? Did I do something wrong? But... Yeah, okay. That was my bad. These bloody rockets, man, they're so freaking loud. They're so freaking loud. Okay. So that was a small... I put this tank in because I wanted to see how much crude oil was in the system, and yeah. Actually, let's put an alarm here because I'm a little bit worried that this crude is going to run out. Crude... I mean, I shouldn't be worried. It should last for a very long time, but I only hooked up like... Show alert. Crude on... Aquilo. Do I want to put... Let's put this. Let's put this one. There we go. That... Oh, well... No. That alarm is actually not going to be good because I've got that on... I've got an alarm with that on Nalvis as well. Let's do that. There we go. Because, yeah, in addition to setting alarms on all the sciences, I also set alarms over here. So, if any of these sciences suddenly become 0, it appears I did not set them all correctly. There we go. And okay. So now I'm not sure if it's... I suppose we will have a Gleba one because that still kind of makes sense. An agricultural alarm. Are all you alarms silent alarms? Yes, you're all silent. Well, yeah, pretty much all silent. It's just the test one. So yeah, 51k of that. Because we've still got a bunch of science caching the system, it's going to be a little while before we actually have to start doing a round trip. So, you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to... Oh, it's just the test platform. I'm actually going to go over... No, turn off this. I'm going to take my personal ship and we're going to do a round trip. And we're going to see... Was there science in my inventory? I feel like there was science in my inventory. Ah, there was science in my inventory. Okay, well let's make sure that gets to a good home. Yeah, let's do a round trip. And let's see how long it takes. And once we know how long it's going to take, we can sort of figure out if 4 ships are enough or if we're going to need more than 4 ships. Because, yeah, right now it's very hard to sort of clarify that. I mean, 8 rockets, I feel like are definitely enough. But whether we need more than 4 ships is a question. So, let me actually get out my watch. No, my phone. Not my watch. I'm not wearing a watch at the moment. Let me get my phone. I got a whole bunch of... Yep. Where's my clock? Where is my clock app? Okay, so we got a timer here. So, we're on Aquilo. We're going to press start. And we're going to see how long it takes for us to get back to Nalvis. And then we're going to see how long it takes for us to get back to it. I mean, the round trip should be the same. So, yeah. Because, yeah, I'm a little bit concerned about the round trip going to Aquilo and back. Because it's fairly long. It's a fairly long trip. But we will see. We will see. Are you back? You're back to 5.1k. Yeah, you had a dip, but now you are back. Okay. So that's one flaw we found in the system so far, which is not too bad. Everything else, oh, you're backed up. Oh, I only need like 2.5 here, and I think I made 6 because I just copied the other build, but meh, it's all good. It's all good. You're still producing an insane amount of ice, which is all good. I'm actually sending it off on different belts and then merging it over here because there was no room to merge it over there. And then it gets sent all the way over there, gets merged, gets sent down one side of the belt. And yeah, you need a surprising amount of ice for this thing. I better keep an eye on... Oh, we're only halfway there. Okay. This is a long trip. I'm going to be honest, this is a very long trip. I mean, we're doing 5k per minute, and we're currently transporting 40k. I suppose I could, what could I do? I suppose I could add some more science onto the ships, but then you end up just loading forever, which I don't really like, so I might just add more ships. We are starting to have some UPS problems. Yeah, we're currently at, oh, this is on the ship. So if we go over to Aquilo, 52, 53. If we go over to Gleba, 56, 58, 60. So it's getting up a... So it may be FPS. I don't think it's FPS though. Okay, that's... If we go over to quiet area. So even in a quiet area, we're still at like... slowly get up to 60. But we're still dancing around like 57, 58. So I feel like we're kind of just slipping down below 60, which I'm not super happy about. Yeah. Okay, so it's been almost 3 minutes now. These guys are probably running... Well, here's the thing, they're actually going to run a lot slower than this because they're going to be constantly going back and forward. So to make this a proper test, we actually have to run out of fuel. Or you have to be running just on basically fumes on what these guys are producing. Which makes it a little bit hard to properly test it, but... I mean, if we have a look, this guy still has got a decent amount of fuel. I mean, they will take a long time to load, so maybe that's alright. Okay. We'll add like 20% or something. No, actually, I don't think we need to, because they'll be taking a long time to load, they'll be taking a long time to unload, so we can just assume it's probably going to be the same. Okay, well this is a very long trip. Even at full speed, this is a very long trip. My god. It is going to be like 4 minutes. Okay, that's a 4-minute trip. Okay, so 8 minutes round trip. 8 minutes round trip. 5k per minute, 8 minutes round trip. And each one of them has 40k already. So that should be fine then. So theoretically, if we ignore loading time and unloading time, one ship can do everything, which is insane. So I got 4 ships, so I'm just gonna leave it as 4 ships for now, and we'll just say boom, that's done. But yeah, Aquilo seems to be good. Seems to be good. It seems to be pretty solid. When we start to really spin up the rockets, I will be a little bit worried about our angels. I beefed up the rocket production, the rocket fuel production heavily because of all of these little areas around here, which you can probably get rid of some of them because, yeah, like this one, we just don't need anymore. So we can get rid of that. Stop that one from just wasting rocket fuel. Don't need you guys anymore. Save a bit of rocket fuel there. I still kind of want that radar, actually. Oh, it's not letting me pick that up. Just put a radar down here. And we already got radar over there. What we might actually do is just hook this line up. So at least we're making use of some of that heat pipe. And we might do the same thing over here. Make use of that heat pipe so we're not just... Because, yeah, this guy is like 1,000 degrees. And I think it does actually slow down. Ooh, let's copy that really cool circuit over here. Huh. Alright, well, let's do it remotely. So, you are reading the temperature, so enable if T is less than 150. We really don't need a lot of temperature on this guy. I probably should have done that a while ago, but whatever. And the rest of them are actually hooked into the network, so we'll let them just go nuts on heating. They can heat as much as they want. Oh, no. Of course you need a bloody heat pipe. Bloody radars, man. Of course you need a bloody heat pipe. And why is this one not being destroyed? Are you technically outside the range for destruction? Okay, alright. We'll set up a temporary roboport just so we can delete that one bloody radar. There we go. What a pain in the butt. Alright. But yeah, so we're done with Aquilo, and now we are kind of at the end. Well, I mean, we've been at the end game for a while, but we just got one science left to automate. Am I in this ship? Why am I in this ship? I don't want to be in this ship anymore. Yeah. So, unfortunately, all the sciences are at the point where even 5k SPM is kind of like, yeah, wait an hour. I want to go back to the rocket stuff. Let's go back to rocket part productivity. Let's start really pushing that. Yeah, 5k SPM it's good, and it's even better with all of our labs, but it's still not going as far as I would want. If we have a look down here, 284k. Maybe we should get a few levels of this. Yeah, you know what? How much of this? 187k, which is 1.8 million technically. 1.8 million. So that's about 600. Okay, that we can do that much pretty safely, and then we'll do rocket part. And this will still test out our. And actually, I'm going to send you to the back of the queue. There we go. Okay, let's get some of this. That should hopefully... Okay, that'll be a lot quicker. It's actually using everything. So, Global Science will be back on the menu. Okay. Alrighty, so we've basically got two things that we want to do in this playthrough. The first thing we want to do is push this to the limits. Now, to push this to the limits, we're going to need this research. Stronger explosives number 23 to be able to one-shot with these guys. I think it also benefits this. Yeah, because it's basically the area of it. So it does direct damage and AoE damage. But we kind of care about the AoE a bit more because then it'll blow up big asteroids. And so we want this to AoE blow up big asteroids in 2 shots. And the damage is exactly half. The AoE damage of this one is half of the normal damage of this one. So this one is currently about AoE blowing up in 3. So this will, one more level will put it to AoE blowing up in 2. And whether I might take a run and see how far we can get with normal rockets, and then we might take another run and see how far we get with explosive rockets. Now, that's one thing. That's not our main objective, but that will be one of our objectives. The other objective is going to be, obviously, 5k SPM on the Promethium science. We want to be able to do 5k. What are you doing? What's going on here? Oh god, something's gone wrong. Something's gone wrong. Why are you guys not running at full speed? It's so hard to... None of my alarms have gone off. So we've got enough science. It's just... Alright, hold up a sec. Hold up a sec. Okay, I think it's okay. So... No, maybe it's not okay. Alright. So you are 60. You are 60. You are 60, 60, 60, 60. This one's... I could have sworn I saw a 120. Oh, it is. It's a 120. Okay. So... Pretty much... Oh, let's go through them all. They're all... I think they're all 60. This one's a 30. I don't care about that one. This one's is all 60, 60, 60, 60. The time of these are all 60. And... And this one's a 120. This one is a 120. Does that mean we need to double my labs? I feel like that means I need to double my labs for this stupid, for this one particular research. Because right now it's doing 28k. And if I have a look at my science consumption, yeah, look at that. 2.7k on all of these. Oh, I gotta double my labs. That's so annoying. Is there anything we could do with... I mean, we could replace these. Oh, that's an idea. Let's replace all of the speed modules with legendary speed modules. Okay. That'll help quite a bit. A fair bit. Shit. That's 1300. I feel like we don't have 1300 legendary speed modules. Oh. Wait a sec. It's only complaining about 600. Does that mean we had 600 in storage? I'm pretty sure we didn't have 600 in storage. Well, we definitely don't anymore, but... Well, let's have a look at our science. I feel like we didn't have 600. We go to my personal ship. My personal ship has 250. So we're going to drop those down. And that will give us a bit of a boost. Oh, look at that. So we obviously did have some in there because we've gone up from 27 to 33. And there's extra 250 we dropped down. Haven't even been put in yet, so... Oh, look at it. It's going up. It's going up. That's shooting for the moon right there. Okay. That was a good idea. We must have had 600 just sitting around. And now we've only need another 400 left, but that might be enough, actually. So we have a look at science. Yeah, up to 4.3. I feel like that's enough. How are you? Yeah, legendaries. Yeah. So it's I don't know if I have a comparison. Okay, this one's a comparison, sort of. That's 41. It's hard to find a comparison. Oh, here. Okay, so this one's a comparison. So it's 28. So we've taken the research speed from 28 up to 67. So it's more than doubled, and we were at 2.7k. So that's fine. So that's enough, and we've already apparently got enough. But I'll let these guys keep ticking over. Legendary speed. You can't type in legendary speed? Why not? Oh, it doesn't quite work like that. Anyway, wait a sec. We're producing an average of 2.7 per minute. That's still pretty amazing, I'm going to be honest. 2.7 and 2.2 per minute. And we've averaged that. That's incredible. We used to be doing like 0.4, and now we're doing 2.1. My quality base should not be working that fast. There's something... It's weird. Usually I go over to check when things are breaking. Now I'm going over because things are just working too fast. Oh, what I did after the video yesterday, I basically set this up. So I reset the foundry to produce epic quality stuff, and then I basically said, look, if you don't have enough copper, then recycle this. Yeah, because I was desperately running out of copper because my copper base over here suddenly decided that it was going to become slow. And you can see it's still slow. Maybe if I put more than one belt, or maybe I should upgrade these to blue. No, to green, sorry. Let's just do this. Okay. That one's... Okay, that should be good enough. You're not trapped behind a... No, you're not trapped behind a lake. Okay, that's good. So that'll speed that up a little bit. Oh, we don't even have... Oh, we got a few legendaries. Yeah, that one's ages old. I don't have... Maybe I could put some more legendary ones on there. Your test, your Nelvis, your... Yeah, those test ones definitely do complain a fair bit about spacing issues and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, while they're in the middle of being built, but... Okay. You did that all in one run. That was pretty awesome. Okay. You can go back and resupply now. So that should hopefully loosen it up a little bit. Yeah. But our quality base is pretty good so far. So if you have a look at the speed modules, I've got a whole bunch of the 2s and 3s going on up here. So this is where the real magic happens. If we go up here, I've got 16 machines, all doing epic speed 3s, and I put quality modules on all of them. So you remember at the end of the 2-hour video, I basically just had 2 or 3 of these, and I had speed modules on them. And I was a little bit like, do I put quality or do I put speed? I decided to put quality and just have a whole bunch of machines up here, because you need a massive amount of machines, because quality slows them down by so much. But yeah, there we go. And then the level 2s. The level 2s are still struggling, but I mean they're doing a decent job. They're really still doing a decent job. Because I mean, hello, 2 per minute. That's a very decent amount. So I'm guessing some of these are popping out legendaries. I mean, and yeah, even if they don't, if they just pop out epics, then we got this setup over here, which is still doing a good job. So yeah, I mean 2 per minute. That means it's going to take, well, a little over 3 hours to do this. But yeah, 3 hours. I mean, let's face it. It took like 20 hours to do all of the legendary prod modules for these labs. So a little over 3 hours in the scope of things. That's not too bad. Okay, we're doing 56k. We're doing science. Holy, what's going on here? What's going on here? Where did this dump come from? That may have been when we replaced the things. Okay, but clearly our science ships got to work. Yeah, that could have been when we were replacing the speed, something like that. Although that shouldn't have dropped to... Oh, yes, no. We started doing the research productivity here, down, and then we got them back up to 5.3 by putting the speed modules round about here. Okay, so that's beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. And as we get more levels of research productivity, like 56 seems high, but then again, as we get more levels of this, we'll go up to higher and higher peaks, and we'll just start going absolutely nuts. I'm not sure if I'm going to let this run for like 100 hours, something like that, just doing research productivity. I think I probably won't, because I mean, yeah, like if I do that, I'll just end up tinkering for like another dozen episodes, just tinkering here and tinkering there. And I don't really want to like tinker after I've done a 5k SPM base. I'm just going to be like, okay, we've done a 5k SPM base. Now we're good. So yeah, we've got the, what do we got left? We've got to get this guy to level 23, and we've got to get 5k SPM Promethium. Yeah, alright. That was a terrible movie. Whatever. So, Blue Angel is hanging on. Feels like it's doing okay. Feels like it's not falling over. Angel of Density is fully backed up, which is nice. This guy is okay. This guy is okay. Yeah. I still don't know if these guys are going to eventually fall over. I'm a little bit worried about this one, because the Angel of Density was sort of fixed up, but the blue circuits... I mean, we use this for rockets, but we also use it on Aquilo for the processing units. Are you actually... You're not backed up. You're low on carbon. Why are you low on carbon fiber? Oh, God. I've actually been deleting these circuit Fs from a whole bunch of different ships. I'm just like, look, it's just simpler for you to go slow and actually get some stuff done than it is for you to wait every single time. Because, yeah. Look at this. F. Just get rid of all the Fs. If you run a little bit slower, I think they run at like 120 instead of 200. It's like, meh, who cares? See, I already... Okay. Again. But, yeah. So let's talk about Promethium science, because that's the last one on that's the last cab off the rank. So we need 2.8 quantum processors per second. This makes 0.4. So that's about 1. That's about 2. That's about 3. Okay, done. Already making 2.8 per second. As long as we can keep the logistics heading over to these guys, then they're good. We don't need them for anything else. Kind of need them for railguns, but meh. We got railguns coming out of everywhere. That's just got one in it, right? Okay. Beautiful. Alright. Okay. So you are fine. So yeah, quantum processors, pretty much already done. Biter eggs. We need how many biter eggs do we need? Why is it not telling me this on the thing? It's got a, what? Okay, hold on for a sec. Why does my Promethium recipe in Factorio Labs have Umako seeds in it? I would really like to understand why it has Umako seeds. I'm actually going to open that one up. What are you using Umako seeds for? No idea. Oh, I see. Okay, the quantum processors require carbon fiber, and carbon fiber requires, whatever it requires the Umako blah blah blah. So yes, you end up with, so when you build Promethium science at 5k SPM, you end up with less than 0.1 Umako seeds per second as a byproduct. So we're definitely going to have to take that into account. I was looking for biter eggs. Where's our biter eggs? I saw them and then I lost them again. Ah, here they are. 27.9 biter eggs per second, which takes a total of 1.3 bioflux per second. Yeah. So I need 14 biter nests surrounded with speed modules. Already got that. Biter eggs. Eggsies. I'm currently making 2.1 K per minute. How's that translate? Alright, so that's about... It's about 200 every... It's about 40 per second. So technically we're already got that many. Having said that, I might duplicate this block another few times. Just for the hell of it. Where are you launching biter eggs to? Is it some stupid Gleba thing? Gleba supply where it requires biter eggs for some reason? Yeah. What does it require biter eggs? Oh, it's for the overgrowth. You know what? We don't need overgrowth soil anymore. So, uncheck you. Because you are just wasting my time. Yeah, we can cut off the production of overgrowth soil. We just do not need it or want it. Now, we did use all of it building the Megabase, but now not really necessary. So yeah, that's a steady 56k at the moment. If we look at the science, okay, some of them are at 5. Hold up a sec. What's going on here? Why are you down at 4k? I'm very concerned that you're down at 4k. Red and blue are down at 4k. What is going on here? Every single science pack should be being used at the same rate. I mean, except for this garbage science pack, which we're using at 9.4k, but whatever. Yeah, space, red, space, and chemical. How is that even possible? How is that even possible? And why is this one at 5.3 and this one's at 5.1? There are so many things I just don't understand here. Global statistics. That just increases the production. I mean, our science isn't falling over. Like, we're still producing 57k. That's pretty standard. 58. It's gone down to 50. It's gone down to 56. It's still above what we need it to be, though. This is a mystery. This is a complete and utter mystery. What the hell is going on here? It's definitely using up red and science and blue and red and space and blue and I don't know. I mean, it might be a bug. It doesn't feel like it's a bug with the game, but we have a look at you over the last hour. 4.7k, dropped down to 2.8, and then it dropped up to 4.1. If we have a look at Promethium science, okay, So it's the same time we started doing this, it went up to 4K. Is there something about this science? It's actually using like 0.8 of the red. Is there some sort of like weird, sneaky sort of recipe messy up thing? Ooh. Because that's the only thing I can think of. This is actually using 0.8 of the red science and 0.8 of the blue and the space, and everything else is 1. I mean, it could be a bug. I mean, that definitely could be a bug. Is it not really backing up? So it's still going through. It's still going through. This is backed up quite a lot. Although, so is this one. And this one's being used at full speed. Yeah. I don't know. I was still using plenty of the blue, so... What was it? The blue that was saying, Cyan. The blue was saying... Over the last 10 minutes, only 4.1k, but clearly we're draining the belt quite effectively. I just don't know. I'd like to say it's just a display area here, but... Because we're still... If it was actually being drained at 4K, we would not have that little gap in the blue belt, in the belt with the signs that we just saw. Because that gap only happens when the train almost runs out. Ooh. Instead, this one would be sort of backed up. It would just be, it would be starting to stutter instead of being this beautiful line like it is right now. So it's got to be a visual problem. Well, I say it's got to be a problem with these statistics. These statistics are just wrong or being changed or something like that. I mean, the research productivity should apply to every single research pack equally. I don't know. Yeah, I just don't know. But anyway, the good news is we are definitely doing 5k SPM for most of the science packs. And you cannot point to this and say, oh, you're not doing 5k SPM for everything, because we clearly are. And yeah, I wonder how much of this this bit we've got left. I've got a little bit. Should be enough to finish off this one and the next one. 95k, we're definitely ticking through it. Okay, well, yeah. So, oh, blue science. Now we're running out of blue science. That we're really running. All right, what the hell's happening over in blue science? Blue science, why are you dead? Why are you dead? You're out of red circuits. Why are you out of red circuits? One of the stations is empty. Why is one of the stations empty? Coal. Coal is falling over like you would... I've still got a decent amount in there, it's just not producing it fast enough, I guess. Okay, well, we could always add another coal station. Ooh, there's one right there. Let's go do that. Let's finish the episode off with a bang. Okay, coal... how big is that? 8.2. That's definitely big enough. I kind of want to put it over here instead. We're gonna have to fill in the lake a little bit, which I'm okay with. Of course you were trapped by the lake. Of course you were trapped by the lake. Alright, let's go over and help that out a little bit. Yeah, I mean... Well, that doesn't explain why we're only consuming 4k of the red and the blue and the space, but... Yeah, well, I mean, it needs to be done. Definitely needs to be done. Alright. Upgrade you. You are really over and done with. Spidertrons, I do require you. How did one of you get over there? You're always getting stuck, aren't you? Ah, you missed a spot. Thank you. Okay. So go over to... Are you using the old... I really need to clean this up, actually. Spidertron number 2. Are you going to get trapped on a lake? No. Who would have thought the Achilles heel of the mighty Spidertron would be a lake? Okay. Let's have a look. What's the... That coverage on that is pretty good. I think that's going to be all we need. So the only downside to these big mining drills is that you either just build tons, way more than you need to, or you just have to do layouts like this, which just perfectly map everything, which is fine. Okay, got everything, got all the coverage. I'm a little bit worried about this area, but I can't quite see it because yes, there was a dead biter area right underneath it. Okay, so that's 5 belts, so we need a 5 to 8 balancer. And of course we need to upgrade these. It's funny, at the start of the game I was downgrading blue belts to yellow and red, and now I'm upgrading them to green. But I'm still using the same blueprint. Damn it! Still using the same set of belt blueprints that I've been using for probably years now. I mean, let's be honest. Now, the age-old question. Do I just rebuild the corner from scratch, or do I go out into the map and find a corner and copy off it? And which one is quicker? It's always an interesting question. Alrighty. So here we go. You're already coal. You're going to be having a ton of guys. Ton of coal pouring into you. And then I've got to go over there. And where did I send you guys? I sent you over to clean up a coal area, didn't I? Yes, there you are. And you have cleaned it up. And it is awesome. Alright, and you're just going to sit there forever, aren't you? You need to go refuel. I feel like your fuel is low. Oh, there's still going to be a little bit of ore in here, isn't there? That's alright. That is okay. So yeah, that's funny. Iron fell over very recently, and now coal's falling over. So I wonder if copper and stone are next. Or if they're just going to keep... It seems like everything's falling over all at the same time. It's very unusual. It's like everything runs perfectly for like 100 hours. I'm not sure how long this playthrough is, but it's been running for like a very, very long time. You know what? I'm actually going to go ahead and look. So if I save this, we are now at 379 hours. Yes. That's a lot of time, I'm going to be honest. A lot of it is just idle, just sitting there doing research, but a lot of it is working as well, so yes. It's a very, very long playthrough. Oh, I'm actually in the Spidertron. I forgot I did that. They're great for transport, but they will never be able to go as fast as you can. Oh, that reminds me. Let's end this episode off in style. And by ending it off in style, I mean, let's get an achievement. I think we might be able to get an achievement here. I think. Give me some more epic legs, please. Okay, I'm going to turn off personal logistics because otherwise they might start trashing crap. So, you have to fill up your armor full of stuff. We might not be able to do that, actually. Okay, we got 6 spots free, which is 2 of these tool belts. We just need to orient them. I mean, we could do this. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Oh God, I am suddenly. All right, we've got enough exoskeletons to make this work. Okay. All right, here's what we're gonna do. Here is what we are going to do. We're going to make portable solar panels. We're going to make some legendary versions of those. I wonder if we can actually make them in the... I mean, I know I can make solar panels in the electromagnetic plant. No. Cannot do it. Ah, that's alright. So, we're going to get one of those, and we're going to get one of these. It's funny, I think we're using more EM plants on Now Vs than we're on Fulgora, which is quite amusing. So you just need a tiny amount, and you just need a tiny amount, and you're going to be making legendary solar panels, and you're going to be making legendary small solar panels. And don't give me any crap about not having enough circuits. It's giving me crap about not having enough circuits. Ah, it's always... Legendary circuits are always so hard to get a hold of. How many do we need? Alright, let's have a look here. So, 6. If we get a couple of the... How many of these? You only got one. I switched it off before you could make a second one. That's alright. We'll make 6. We'll make 6. Okay, this is a problem. That's okay. Alright. That's fine. Oh, look at that. Somebody just stole some circuits out of a chest. Whoever did that, I have no idea, but it was a very craft. Where's my bloody assembler gone? I've lost my bloody assembler. I had it, and then I lost it. Oh, here it is. Yes, well, maybe not quite as crafty as I thought, but... Alright. How many solar panels? Just one. 90, and we chucked like 100 in there, so that should be good enough. And you need... You don't actually need that many red legendaries, but... 27 ought to do it. And now I'm lost again. Oh, here it is. Oh, I get so easily lost in this bloody game. There's just so much mess in this area. But yeah, it's actually, it's kind of ironic, but when it comes to making legendary things, it almost feels like it's easier to make legendary exoskeletons than legendary solar panels. Well, of course, this has been automated for a while, but yeah, still. Oh, technically it's not. All right, 4. Give me 2 more, please. 2 more, please. Oh, God, just get some speed modules. Bloody earth. Okay, there we go. We actually got 7. Alright. Now, again, I'm going to leave the logistics area because I feel like, even though I have trash unrequested turned, I feel like there's something crazy is going to happen and bots are going to steal all my stuff. Okay. Let's see. Whee! No room for more. Fill every tile of legendary mecha with legendary equipment. Is the most dysfunctional set of equipment ever because guess what? No power. Oh, that's interesting. These 6 portable solar panels are actually giving me a little bit of a speed boost. If we kind of mouse over it, I still get 165% movement bonus just from those little solar panels. That's cool. 450 kilowatts. All right. Let's go back to our actual our actual thing, and put the belt, and we can actually keep the legendary portable solar panel just for a little bit of stuff. Personal logistics, trash that, trash that, trash that, trash that. And then we're going to go over to here and trash unrequested. So, yeah, I don't like legendary stuff or high quality stuff being in the main base unless I specifically want it in there. Holy crap, what happened there? I didn't see any alarms going off. Okay, let's go down in here and have a look. What happened to you guys? I didn't see any alarms. Okay, all right. We need to debug this. Okay. My science was down to 8K. It was up at 50 and went down to 8K. All right. We did run out of coal. Yeah, we did run out of coal. I'm guessing that probably caused... Well, all right, we'll blame the coal for that one. Yeah, because... Yeah, that's right. Blue Science went off a cliff and it was not good. So, okay. Let's blame the coal for that one. Let's double check. The copper is still good. The stone is still good. The copper is kind of... I mean, it's still got 5 million. So that's kind of okay. But the thing is, this coal still has 5 million. And it fell off a cliff. We just weren't getting enough throughput into the actual base. I'm going to go over and I'm going to fix that. I'm going to put some more belts on. Maybe some bigger inserters or something like that. Because, yes, it does seem like throughput on these bases is actually... yes, I had 5 million coal and yet we still run out. How does that work? Yeah, there's just not enough throughput. Okay. I might do that for the other bases. That's not my main stone, is it? That's just a wonky little stone. Okay, my main stone is down here. We are actually using a fair amount of stone for... I think the productivity science uses like 2... and yeah, those little blue inserters inserting into the chest, they're probably not helping either. Okay. Oh, the stone. Hopefully I got enough of the belts. I have been storing 4,000 green belts in my inventory, so yeah. There we go. It's funny, when I was first building green belts, I was like, oh, maybe I'll upgrade my existing builds with green belts, but it's probably going to be too much of a pain in the ass. And now, look at me, I could go over and upgrade them all in like 2 seconds flat. Well, having said that, really? Oh, 23k. Okay, so there's 23,000. It would take a few trips, but it's not impossible. I might shore up that iron as well, because that's still got a bit of iron going on, so if we shore that up, that would be... that, and then we can stretch that one for a lot longer. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for this episode. Not really much else to do. I'm just going to slow roll the research. Actually, what I might do is I might build a couple of DSMs, like 2 or 3. I'll get that process kicked off. Looks like I'm out of belts. Looks like I'm out of belts. And I'm out of power as well. Yeah, I do... when I do too much with the robots, I do actually run out of power because... well, I haven't got legendary versions of these, so it takes a little bit longer to charge up the batteries. And these guys really use up the energy. And I'm not building legendary versions of these, so don't even ask. But, yes. You do get into this situation every now and then when you do massive... like, that was just massive amounts of robot utilization, and the batteries really start going down. Could I get legendary versions of the batteries? No, it takes... supercapacitors are pretty hard to make legendary versions of. Actually, they're not too bad, but the thing is they need electrolyte. So I'd probably have to do what I did last time, which was to transport batteries and electronic circuits over to Fulgora and then do them like that. Did you get over here already? No, you're not. Oh god, we gotta navigate through. And you guys, there's just one little lake. You really can't path around that little lake. I could have gone back to the base resupplied and gone back by now, by the time those bloody Spidertrons showed up. How's our power doing on Nowvis anyway? We're actually bumping up quite a bit. I'm not sure why we're bumping up. I feel like our quality base is actually using a buttload of power. I would not be surprised if this guy is using like 5 gigawatts. Like there's 20 megawatts for some of these guys. You over here using 20 megawatts. Yeah, this adds up quickly. So I'd say the quality base is using at least a few gigawatts. But so far, Fusion is good. Aquilo, only using 180? Really? Have you shut off? I don't think you've shut off. It's backed up. Okay. If we have a look at the record, though. Okay. It was using a good 1.5 gig at peak. That's not bad. Okay. If we have a look at the science over the last minute, it's going okay. It's going okay. Still at a pretty good rate, and we did get how much of the Promethium? 129k, which is about a little bit over 1.2 million now. Oh, we can actually do another level. Let's do another level. Let's get that really nice and high. Okay, maybe I should. I'll copy the DSMs, but I don't want to copy every bit. Like I'll copy these legendary at the front. If we have a look here. Legendary. We got 49. So that's enough for three more ships. And we'll keep the gun turrets as being legendary everywhere. I don't have a problem with that. Just all over the entire ship. A DSM. And we can keep the rare railguns all over the ship as well, because I feel like we've got enough for that. But I'm going to make a few ships with that. Yeah, 200. So that's enough for 5 ships, really. But we don't have enough for legendaries on the front. We can do epics on the front. Okay. All right. So copy that. And then... Oh. Let's create 3 DSMs. DSM... Science 1 on Nowvis, DSM Science 2, and DSM Science 3. 3 science ships. So we've got our deep. Well, they're all deep spaces, but this one is our deeper space. And DSM. So we need to rename this. DSM-1, deeper space. Okay. So this one is the one that gets the legendary railguns. The other ones, they don't get the legendary railguns. They just get the epic railguns. Okay. Yes, you will. It's problematic. You'll probably need to paste it a few times. Somebody in the comments mentioned this as well. The ship's too big to just paste in one go, but yeah, that's fine. And it stalls out my computer when I have that blueprint. Yeah, that's right. We can't even get to the edges of this one in one go, and we definitely can't get to the back. So, yeah. We'll let that go. We'll slowly build up those DSMs, and yeah, so we might need to expand the biter eggs, but the biter eggs are probably okay. The the quantum processors are probably okay. And then we just need Promethium. We just need a buttload of Promethium asteroid chunks. So we're going to get those 3 ships going, and we're going to get them farming, and we're going to see what sort of SPM we can pull out of those 3 ships. And then we will build more ships as appropriate. I don't think we need to refactor those ships or do anything crazy or anything like that. I think those ships will do the job. It's just a case of, yeah, the only thing we might change is we might redo the belts to put more belt supply. Because right now it's 20k or something like that. 20k that it sets as full. So we could make that 50k instead or something like that. It's probably a good idea to make it 50k, but I'll worry about that later. For now, just going to do the research, and I need to get back onto this guy. I need to get that one. That'll take a couple of days to get that one finished off, but we have definitely 100% proven that the science over here is good when it's not backed up. But when it's not backed up, oh, what happened to this dip? It may have been a little bit backed up. But yes, we still have... We've got a lot less. It's starting to drain out. It's taken a while to drain out, but it's starting to get there. So yes. The DSMs are on the way, and... What is going on up here? Have we got a million different rockets? Okay, I hit the wrong button there. Is it still recording? Yes. It's Control Shift F4, not Alt Shift F4. So that is that's a valuable lesson. But anyway, thank God for autosave. So thank you very much for this video. I'll talk to you guys later.